Good morning. So it's the time is coming around for the double divers. My annual test that I do, which is the fitness test you're required to do to be a army diver in the British military, and I do it double. So I've been doing it double since I was about 20. Filmed it last year. There's a video on YouTube. I think it was last year. It might have been the year before when I filmed it. Anyway, I've just done the 1.5 miles, followed by another 1.5 miles, and the cut-off for the army divers is 9:30, and I've just got 9:31 and 9:33. So I may be laughing, but I'm quite disappointed. Means I can't keep up with the kids at this age anymore, or it means I've got to work harder, and I'm going to take the latter and I'm going to improve it. So the main reason I'm doing this is to tell you that we don't fail, we learn. So failure is a good thing. Now means I know what I've got to do. It is only a couple of seconds short, so it's not too much of a task. However, I was cooked. There was not much more I had left, and I am trying to do double, but I've been doing double since I was 20. Now, and I used to be able to do this off the bat, no warm-ups, definitely a longer, harder warm-up this morning, and I used to be able to do it at 8:30, not 9:30. So we get old, things change, adapt, improvise and overcome. So that's the 1.5 miles done. Now it's time for the pull-ups. So I'll film them, then the dips, then the sit-ups. Let's find out. Okay, now it's time for the pull-up section. It's 8 pull-ups to be an army diver. This is double divers, so it's 16 pull-ups. So I'm going to try and do 16 in a row. Try not to kip. I'm sure I'll maybe kip a few if I'm getting close and I don't feel like I'm going to get it, but I'll give it my best. Right, so the extra one for the kipping, small movements, but I'm still kipping. 13's not bad. I'm pleased with that after not doing so well on the run. So at least I've still got that. And I'm gonna have a quick rest and do the dips. Okay, now it's time for the dips. The objective of the dips is to lower body down to there, so the tricep is parallel with the bar. Push back up. It's 16 dips required for the army divers, so I should be doing 32. I've always been good at these, haven't done them very much lately, so let's find out if I still do them. It's quite funny because it's quite nervous about every single test, and rightly so, because obviously I've got some work to do on my running. But I haven't ran so much. I've run a bit, but not enough to be able to do that. Got broken old hips, so that restricts the amount of running I can do, so I'll work on that. Anyway, enough chit chat, enough putting it off. Let's get on with it. 33, want to make sure. Yeah. Sit-ups next. So, the last of the exercises, tests that we need to do is sit-ups. It's 40 sit-ups in a minute to be an army diver. So I'm going to do 80 in 2 minutes. You get somebody to hold your feet on this. I haven't got anybody with me at the moment, so it's a big sandbag from the Primal Games that I'll be using to hold my feet down. And yeah, let's get on with it. I'll do my new catchphrase. Let's get on with it. Rather than, what we're going to do is 2, 1. 8. That's the closest I've ever been. Whew. So that's 82 sit-ups in 2 minutes. Oh man, I used to be able to do 100 and more. This is the problem, getting older, eating too many cakes that your wife bakes, not having a body that you could rely on that would just get it done. But as I said earlier, improvise, adapt and overcome. Improvising wise, have to make sure all runs count towards making me better at that. It's races and tests like this are to me the most important things, fitness wise. It's good to know what you can do. If you don't assess, you don't progress. So, small failure today in terms of that I'm just a little bit short, or maybe if I didn't have to run around that woman with the dog, I'd have been fast enough. I mean, by the time I stop my watch, maybe I've hit it, but it's too close for comfort, so it has to be done again. I trained for a month or so now, and hit it again, so I get it in again in this year, rather than it being 2023 when I test it again. Have test yourself. Make sure you test yourself to see what it is you can do. Like mine's, I do understand that mine's quite a high standard. Yours doesn't have to be, or it could be higher. If you're stronger and fitter, make it higher. But make something that really challenges you so much so that you have to go for a nervous poo and you feel nervous about every single one. Primal Games is coming up in May. So obviously that's a very good test of fitness. It has 5 different genres of fitness. Click the link, have a look in the description. Give us a like and stuff for my suffering. And yeah, cheers.